bud. Doing a little boss rush before I get into the actual game. Oh. Oh, I shouldn't have. Ah, darn. Oh, come on. See, there's already at least one viewer. Hello, whoever you are. I got booped by a bee in the last minute. Fun. This is one of my least favorite bosses just for how it functions. There we go. I will say I really like this boss. I don't like this battle music. Like, otherwise I really like this boss rush mode, but the music is kind of, I don't know. I prefer what the game plays when you normally fight the dude. I did not press down, but okay. There we go. I like to think that that character is an ant, and the big one is... I don't know what the big one would be. Controller really likes vibrating intensely in this moment. That felt like a cool dodge. Almost back at full health, and I can use my sword beams again. There we go. Oh. I think I know what I'm gonna do after this boss fight. Change my charm loadout just a little. Because you are given a chance to do so. There we go. So I was using Grubberfly's Elegy, but it's not that useful to me at the moment. Quick focus might help, but not really. A Weaver Song? Nah. Hive Blood? Nah. Mark of Pride, maybe? Fury of the Fallen would be not good. I guess Shaman Stone for the extra soul damage. Ugh. Oh yeah, that extra damage does a bigger difference than I expected. This boss... Hello, Shane Talon. Welcome to the stream. Going through a boss rush before I continue with the proper game. This game does have an unlockable boss rush mode, and it has, within that mode, a surprising amount of challenges and stuff to do. Ugh. Come on. Oh, you're right. I'm doing pretty well. I didn't expect to be able to do all those iframes. And here's a boss. Like, this gimmick is way cooler than literally just waiting. And then that happens. I should heal. Ah. Ugh. That didn't... Okay. Okay. Oh god, what's the next boss? Oh boy. Oh boy. Gotta make sure I'm nice and healed for after this fight. Ain't that the way? Yes, more healing opportunities. Ugh. Well, 5 mask isn't hard. Isn't too bad for the next boss. Because I can do the... I think I'm better at the next boss than I am Hornet. Hello. Oh, I thought I dashed through that. Mean. And now it gets easier. And I feel like it does get easier in the second phase because he only has the one attack. It's fast, but very predictable and reactable. Ugh. There we go. Yeah, it took longer than I wish it did. But now that I did that, I'll go do the actual thing I'm here to stream, which is Steel Soul. So last time I was streaming Steel Soul, well, aside from silence for basically all the stream, we did lots of things. So we did the entire City of Tears, well, most of it. Did the Soul Sanctum, got the hidden key, came back up the crossroads, and went to the Crystal Peak. We did stop by to see Mila, who is starting to get infected, and instead of going through the entire Crystal Peaks, we fell into the resting grounds, got the Dream Nail, got almost every collectible in the resting grounds. We did meet the Dreamers, and we got our mission to find all three of them. Fought the boss in the resting grounds, and curiously, we met the Grey Mourner, in which I came and brought the flower to Elderbug. And I'm sad that the recording up voicing him receiving the flower, because it is a pretty moment, because it's a man who's lost hope, and he's just like, "Oh, you brought me a flower. Did you see the tall cliff beyond the town's graveyard? That's only the base of a much larger peak. There's mines and machinery and all sorts of valuable rock forms inside. Many a traveler through Dirtmouth headed straight for it." And we ended stream with giving the fragile flower to Elderbug. And now, can I buy anything with my Geo? Stalwart Shell, that's not useful to me. Rancid Egg, that's also not useful to me. Oh! Oh, and then we got the Mask Shard from her. So, yeah, I guess what we gotta do is go to the Crystal Peak. I do hope my audio is fine. Like that, I hope I'm not too loud or that the game's too quiet, because it is a delicate balance. Haven't gone to see the Grub Father in a while, but I don't really plan to. I don't really need the Geo. Bury my body, could cover my shell. What meaning in darkness? Yet here I remain. I'll wait here forever, till light blooms again. Bury, body, cover, shell, darkness, no meaning. Dangerous, still, remain, light, again. How much longer? Kill it. How much longer? Dangerous! How much longer? Kill it! How much longer? Kill the empty one! How much longer must I dig? That entire character really bums me out. Oh, let's see, what other things did I get last stream? Got the Soul Eater. Did get the Spell Twister from the Soul Sanctum. Got the shield. That's really it for new charms. Oh, we did buy a lot of Salubris stock. Could turn both up a bit? Alright. Give me a moment. Audio. How's this sound? I'll keep talking so you can... I killed the thing and I forgot to get the egg. Aw, man. Well, it's better to see the balancing once I'm actually in here. So those are probably isopods, and I like the fact that they have crystals on them and that they're in a mine, because in real life, isopods can eat metals, which is really fascinating to think about. So we did everything in the right area, so I'm good to ascend. Give me a moment, because fortunately I can control my own audio balance separately from like the streams. By that I mean like so the way I'm capturing my voice on PS4 is that you can connect a mic. Voice could be a little more. Alright, I turned up my input volume a little bit, because PS4 doesn't have sensitivity settings, but it does have input volume settings, and also like prioritization. There's options, but they're not as good. They're not the best options. Also, I'm not sure why I'm doing this. I already got the grub, but I'm in this deep. But yeah, the way PS4 streaming works is you connect earbuds to the controller itself, and that's how I'm getting input, and all my audio is coming in through my earbuds. I don't hear my own voice, but I do hear the game. Fortunately, I can lower the volume of the game, like what's coming in through my earbuds, separate from the game volume. Let's see. What's this way? Oh, I'm not doing that yet. So I did get the map from Cornifer, well, clearly. These little dudes annoy me so much. I hope they're not the literal death of me. Well, I mean in terms of the game. I should heal. Can never be too careful in a deathless run. Can I do this boss with 4 mask? I could, but I do want to play it safe. Better safe than sorry. Even though, what charms do I have equipped? Fragile Heart, Gathering Swarm. Yeah, I'm good for HP now. I thought I had my double jump. There we go. And map updated. And I believe I do want to go upward before I go rightward. Oh. Do that. I thought there was something this way. Just you. Is he here? Yes, he is. Ah, quite a view, no? I'm not surprised you survived the trek through these shimmering caverns. There's an air of strength about you. I suspect... Wait, I gave him a slightly softer voice. Give me a moment. There's an air of strength about you. I suspect it would be quite intimidating if not for your small stature. Did it sadden you to see those miners below, still laboring at their endless task? Even overcome, strong purpose has been imprinted upon their husk. The crystal ore is said to contain a sort of energy, not as powerful as the soul the city dwellers harnessed, but far less lethal. Strange to know such ancient facts. I wonder from where my knowledge comes. At this high vantage, I can just make it out. The light from that sad little town. I doubt its residents could even comprehend the small, it seems. These winds cry lonely. Better the comfort of rock above one's head. I like Coral. He's my favorite NPC. He even has his own prequel comic. It's something. It makes people a little confused about the lore. Always get hit by them because they get too reckless. Sorry if at times the audio sounds a little crusty, especially during some notes. That's just how the game is for me. I'm not sure if it's a PS4 problem specific, or if it's just like that in general. Well, this time we did get the rancid egg. Not that I need it. But I will heal. Oh, I wish I had the soul to do the funny thing there. I might, in a moment. There we go. I'll show what I mean by funny thing. Hopefully they line up. There we go. I like doing that. Still didn't get the journal entry? Really? 5 more. Alright. And for that we get a Wanderer's Journal, aka more money. Not that it's needed. The most expensive items in the game are ones that technically, for Steel Soul mode specifically, aren't functionally useful. By that I mean, at a certain point, for those who haven't played, the fragile charms can become unbreakable, but it's a very expensive endeavor, and in a mode where you're not allowed to die anyway, unless you want your save file deleted, it's basically like the fragile charms might as well be unbreakable, because the moment you die, they're gone, along with everything else. Oh, I hate these aspids. Aspids in general are like the worst enemy type in the game to deal with. You get so many cheap shots in. Alright, and... You know, I'll go downward. I don't remember what's down this way. Okay, I remember. I remember now. Man, I'm really liking Spell Twister. It's giving me a lot of use. It's not a charm I usually use. E. All that for some Geo. What else can I do from here? Because I know there's another, like, plate mashy room. I'll circle around one more time. Oh! It's a good thing I went downward. I would have missed that. I appreciate Hollow Knight for the fact that for the most part, most areas, at most, if you're a diligent player, you only need to visit areas twice. Or at least if you're aware of like what you need. And some areas, like I'd say this one, you basically get all but one thing in one visit. And then even then, that one thing is really accessible once you can get it. If you don't know what I'm referring to, I'm referring to the Pale Ore. Easy. Oh, got the journal entry for that. Let's see. Got him. Oh, I got them too. Remains of a bug drawn to the Crystal Peak for its precious crystal. Its claw pick now doubles as a fierce weapon. To those in chat, should I read the bottom entries in the hunter's voice? Crystal Crawler, Crystal Hunter. Oh, I thought you were an Aspid. I guess they changed your name. Glen Black. Get Glen back, not Glen Black. Who needs a conveyor belt when you can just wall jump automatically? Don't remember if any insects can, like... Well, there are spiny insects, but I don't remember if there's any insects that, like, shoot spikes in that way. Obviously, they wouldn't be crystal spikes. I get you? No, you will require something obvious. Might as well fill up on souls. To quote a friend, HP isn't how long you have till you die. It's how long you have until you can stop going fast. But I will heal though. Wait, I thought I had full soul. Why did he only give me... I must have misread it. Hello, big boy. Dig, dig, crush, dig, lift, crush, obey, dig, lift, crush, drop, drop, dig, lift, dig, crush, obey, dig. Crush, crush, crush is the last thing it says. So either these are golems, or they're actual bugs. Maybe a mix of both? I'm not sure. Anyway, I got the super dash now. This implies... Actually, no, never mind, I wouldn't. I have a little joke with platformers, because if you've played Pizza Tower, Peppino Spaghetti has a little super jump, but he doesn't have a super dash like that. But Peppino's super jump is not on. So my joke is that Italians can shine spark. That's their natural ability. But the super dash isn't really a shine spark, so I can't make the joke that the little ghost is Italian, which is really funny to say. And before I go back to the top, I do got some business this direction. Bye. Oh. Cheap shot. And now we can go this way. Actually, before I do so, I know why it's here. I do have a soul. So we found a crystallized mound. You know, I don't need to kill those guys. Might as well skip. Oh. Well, that was a series of events. Well, I'm not going for Hunter's Journal completion. I could, but also, nah. Because Hunter's Journal completion isn't even marked on, like, your percentage completion. What's this way? That's the way forward. So, what's up here? A friend! You're welcome. Free me. Poor dude. And now the Desolate Dive has become the Descending Dark. So, more alliteration. That just means our spell now does more damage. And I'm not quite done with the Crystal Peak. I do still need to go... Shoot, did the game save? Yeah, it did. So if I... Oh, I wanted to be funny and teleport to the bench by quitting the game. But I don't think I can do that. Maybe. I'm not sure. Not like it's a whole lot of lost time. Map updated. Dang, we basically got the whole peak. I think I'm missing an area. Yeah, I am missing an area. I kind of remember where it is. There we go. Got the Hunter's Journal entry for these guys. There it is. It's a little inconspicuous. But now we have this. Ooh, and the music changed. Ooh, and I failed. This is so pretty, but also kind of terrifying. You literally could not pay me to explore a mine or cave. Many people disappear in those. Of course, they always get their cheap shots in. Can you tell this is my favorite game of all time? Of course, Cornifer left us a note, but now we can do that. Oh, excuse me. Don't know what that brought on. I mean, what brought that on? Haven't really had anything to provoke gas. What's in this room? Is it grubs? Hello, welcome back, Shane Talon. I basically got, all but the one collectible you can't get until a later power-up. Yeah, we went to the Crystallized Mound, we got the Super Dash now. Are you real? You're not. But I should show it off anyway. Yeah, Until Wings. I've 100% of this game multiple times. I know how to get everything. Like, some stuff I may not remember in the immediate moment, but my vague memory of stuff is such that by accident I will find everything. Oh, and then we got the deep focus as well. And I forget, can you... Can you get to the Howling Cliffs now? I think you can. I'm gonna go check. Just once? Sorry if that sounded mean, just like, I try my best to always get the true ending, basically. So we're back in the King's Pass. Oh, these little dudes. Oh, I thought they would... Huh. I thought they'd have special Dreamnail dialogue. Oop. Well, technically you need just claws, but there's... Well, there is the way through Green Path to come back. See, because I'm remembering the fact that from the Crystal Peak there's 2 super dash spots to come to the cliffs. So I think that's what I'm remembering. And honestly, I think this is my least favorite area in the game. And it's largely because of the lack of music. There's like no real danger out here either. Map updated, even though we don't have the map for this area yet. I'm gonna get a sip of water before I voice this guy.
My brother, Shio, how fare you in that green kingdom of thorns you call home? I think of you every time I raise my nail. Do you ever close your eyes and remember the time we spent together with Oro and our master? I like to think you do. Ah, well met, yes. I thought I could sense the aura of a fierce warrior approaching. I'm impressed you found my sanctuary here at the top of the world. It was in your quest to find me. No, don't speak a word. I, Nail Master Mato, who was taught the art of the nail by the great nail sage himself, hereby accept you as my pupil. Let us begin the lesson immediately.
Master the Cyclone Slash. Hold the attack button to concentrate energy, and then release while holding up or down. Give me a moment, checking my phone.
Your form, exquisite. Now I know how my own master felt when he passed down his teachings to us. I hope you don't think me too forward when I say that I consider you to be my child. Yes, when I saw you perform my nail art, I felt a bond between us suddenly flash into existence. You honor me, you honor me beyond words, my pupil. Thank you.
Bam. Finna.
Oh, he has the same dialogue. So here it is in action. It's... I hardly use the nail arts, honestly. I feel like their use is kind of circumstantial. Like, they're useful, but I don't know. And I know there's something else I can get now that I'm here at the Howling Cliffs. Oh no. Oh no, I have to voice this guy. I am Gorb! Bow, 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 bow to Gorb. The great mind, I am Gorb. Ascend, 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 ascend with Gorb. Oh, I missed that. Yeah, his attack pattern is simple. As he loses HP, he just alternates patterns. Really, the danger here is if he teleports to an inconvenient spot. Or just runs... I don't know, he's not the hardest boss. I say as I lose over half of my health. There we go. I am Gorb, the great mind, the pain, ascend, ascend, I am. I believe that means we can get another thing. Here lies Gorb, the great mind. I wonder if they do anything like backer characters. Well, no, they didn't do like Kickstarter stuff for Silk Song, so who knows? Because I believe the Dream Warriors, or Warrior Dreams, I think is a better term, are Kickstarter backer designed. Enjoying the bracing air, we're quite close to Hallownest borders, and those desolate plains that surround it. In this direction, I'm about as far as I'm willing to go, though it's been a pleasant change from the tight confines of the caverns. I have drawn out a small map for the area. A simple one and more for completion, really. Not knowing a full extent of a region can be quite frustrating. Yeah, the big me slash. I chanced upon a strange bug atop these cliffs. His house isn't far from here. A very imposing figure he was, and no doubt lethal with a nail. I suspect you two might share more in common than him and I. What's your dream nail dialogue? To chart the world, what joy, if only a Zelda could share its thrill. What's this way? Oh, I vaguely remember this space. Mean. Better safe than sorry. True, I guess. Oh, sorry if there's any background noise at times. What is it about this area that makes me mess up so much? Is this the other lifeblood charm? I wouldn't say... I don't think it's expecting pogoing. I think it's just the darkness that's being rude. Give me a moment. Testing, testing. I hope the... Yeah, it said the microphone switched, so that means it didn't do the thing it did yesterday to me. Yeah, it is the other lifeblood room. A pretty one. Joni's blessing.
Ah, I see you bear my blessing. I can't remember giving it, but my memory has been a little lacking of late. Isn't it just so peaceful here? Such a perfect place to rest.
Well, goodbye, Joni. May you rest in peace. In my mind, I somehow get this and the lifeblood area in the abyss mixed up. Like I know they're accessed differently, obviously. It's just I kind of like, this is an area where I'm like, oh, I know the area exists, but I forget that it's in this part of the game. There you are. higher beings, these words are for you alone. These blasted plains stretch never-ending. There is no world beyond. Those foolish enough to traverse this void must pay the toll and relinquish the precious mines this kingdom grants. Wanderer's Journal. Oh, can't dream now. A lot of theories imagine that those warnings and like everything is literal, but I don't think, in my mind, I don't think, if you know the lore, I don't think it is that the kingdom itself grants sentience. I think somehow in just a pretentious way, what the kingdom had is like a literal knowledge, wisdom, technology. Because compared, let me open the map. Because Greenpath, the Fungal Waste, and the Mantis tribes, compared to how developed the City of Tears is really different. And it's implied that this western half of the map is like predates the kingdom. So if you lose your mind, I think that's just a pretentious way of saying, but you'll miss out on all the good stuff. Because all the other evidence is quite vague. Because a lot of NPCs are considered foreign, and it's just like, I don't know. That's my take, that the whole, oh, you have greater, the Pale King gave us greater minds, like in the elegy. I think it's just, oh, the Pale King brought us technology, wisdom to make advanced stuff. Not literal minds. Because if you see it in the perspective of, oh, he brought, oh, yeah, this, DLC stuff. Yeah, if you see it in the perspective of the Pale King literally brought sentience to Hallownest, that's a little too ridiculous and doesn't really, I don't know, it doesn't really sit well. Like, there's evidence for it, there's evidence, but that evidence is also a little, eh. And I'm not usually the type of person who has like a bunch of theories and stuff. And to might as well show it off on stream. Yes, a Mountain of Geo for useless unbreakable charms. Well, you do get a charm notch for this DLC. You literally can't go beyond. But yeah, my theory is that whole stuff with like, oh, the king and he brought us blessings. I think it's just, oh, we're just pretentious. We think nothing. It's in the same way there's like real life emperors who are like, oh, we're the best ever. We won't fail. We won't fall. So we'll be fine. You know, like how colonizers are just like, oh, these savage people. Oh, these savage people, we made them better by bringing them technology. I think it's in that sense that the game writes about the Pale King in that way. I don't want to delve deeper into the lore because we haven't really seen the other half of what I want to kind of talk about. And by that I mean in terms of like what's going on with the infection. But even then, anyway, I'm gonna go get the root and then actually leave this place. And I think I'll get the route. What do I want to do after? That is a good question. What do I do after this? I have my options. Well, I haven't done the sewers yet, and those... Yeah, I guess I'll go to the sewers, but I'll go through Green Path. Go to Green Path so I can finish off the area. I don't remember, does Green Path have anything that requires a double jump? I don't think so. I know it has stuff if you have the wall jump. I think. I know it has its handful of stuff that requires a super dash. That's all I can remember. And it's starting to sound right as I say it. Do boss near here? You mean Gorb? I already did Gorb. Oh, I know what I can do down in Green Path. I can do two things. I can get the stuff out in the west that requires a super dash. And now that I have the lantern, I can do the other thingy. Oh, there's so many of these. Is that everything on the way to the top? I think so. So now to catch anything I missed on... I think this is also why this is my least favorite area. It has so little to do, and one of the few things there are to do is this. And it's like, I don't know, it feels obnoxious. I thought that was all of them. Am I missing one? Wasteland. Bugs reduced. So I guess I go down. Because I did get the charm here already. Nothing... I know another power-up we're gonna have to come back and do stuff later. We're not even aiming for 100%, I think. I'm just aiming to beam. So my objective is get a ending. And if I live, I'll try to get the true ending. Or best ending. I'm not quite sure what's the canon. Always backtrack. Well, yeah, I mean, it comes with a genre. Might as well save. I am happy I at least don't have to return to the Howling Cliffs now. Because that was everything. I got Gorb, I got the grubs. And now there's this place. I like that the combat music plays for platforming challenges. Such a neat touch, I feel. Didn't even need to do that. Alright, I'll do it the way the game wants me to. Oh, I'm way further back than the game put me. I see. Rude. Can't think of any bug that'd be like this in real life. I'm so glad I can just... that this is exploitable. I feel bad that I have to do it, but I'm glad it's an option. Yeah, because if it wasn't a Steel Soul run, I would risk it. But alas, this is a Steel Soul run. I can't just risk that. Especially when I'm this far in. Really? There we go. I was that close too. Come on. Just another rancid egg.
My brother, Aura, what drove you to hide away deep down at the very edge of that ash-swept grave? Was it pride, or fear, or shame? Perhaps you should lay down your nail, if it haunts you so, and find a new calling that eases your soul. A visitor? Why have you crept in here, little grub? Perhaps, like me, you have a taste for discovering new things? I am Shio, and in a previous life I was a nail master. Yes, the only thing that drove me was becoming stronger and honing my skills with a nail. I imagined it was my one calling in life, but that feeling faded over time. Now I seek a new calling, something that speaks to my soul and compels me forward. That's why I spend my time here, secluded, trying to master the art of creation. Painting, sculpting, these things bring a different kind of pleasure. You don't seem very moved by what I've said. Was it Shio the nail master you were looking for? Did you come to learn a nail art? I'll teach you if you insist.
Master of the Great Slash.
So, my work, does it move you? The wielding of a nail, the wielding of a brush. These things are not so different. We cut into the world so we can peer deeper inside. For now, though, I have nothing more to teach you. Your path forwards? Only you can see it. Good luck. That nail art you've learnt, the Cyclone Slash, that was always Mato's favorite. Must have made him ecstatic to have a pupil like you. He always wanted to pass down what he'd learned to a new generation. He was not the most skilled pupil himself, but his enthusiasm and his kindness set him apart. I'm glad he achieved what he desired for so long. Be a teacher. I have spare brushes and plenty of paint. Once you tire of that nail, feel free to join me in my art.
This game has very cute NPCs and ideas. Let me check the Hunter's Journal real quick. I am Gorb. Defeat 6 more. So if you're someone who's grinding for this is the best way to grind this enemy, going back and forth the rooms, because it does respawn. I can show this. You can nail green nail enemies. Unfortunately, most enemies, any basic enemy basically has the same generic green nail dialogue. And now I can go south. Or down. And I guess down would be the better way to describe it, because there's no south. For all we know, I'm heading south right now, as in to the right. It's all relative. Okay. Oh, you can break those? I didn't know that. Feels rude too. I can do the boss first, or oh, it just spawns me right in front of her. But we'll go get our thingy first. Can we dream now, you? No, not you. Ooh, heck yeah, I didn't know I was this close to... It's just a dead end. A weird one at that. Do you guys have Dream Mail dialogue? You don't. My child, can you still see? Please don't hurt me. Can't sleep with your eyes open, little one. Can't dream if you're still breathing, little one. Precious children, you speak such loathsome things as you sleep. Your claws scratch and scrape. Precious children, a monster has come for us in the dark. Will you sing for me? Oh, that was a close one. This is an interesting boss fight. And by interesting, I mean, honestly, quite obnoxious. And we're nearing the end. The gimmick here is that, as she gets in lower and lower HP, she summons these little dudes, or she summons more of these pads to deal with. Oh, I don't like that. Oh. One by one, their eyes closed at last. I felt it, a warm stillness falling over us.
I'm sorry I was frightened of you. You're always protecting us, even when we couldn't see you. Take us there, please. A place where light cannot haunt us. A place without dreams. Please. A face carved from stone. Yeah, that was tight. Oh. I thought I already did this. I guess not. I wonder if that aspect of that fight was intentional at all. Really funny if it wasn't. Oh. Oh, that's another thing to get once I have another upgrade. Although I don't think it's anything important that I'm thinking of down there. Already got that. Didn't get the grub on the first time coming here? Huh. I misremember this area, I think. Because I remember getting here being more complicated than that. I thought you needed this. I thought you needed the super dash. But once our lands of Pale being Malay's claim Soul Bit, I did get the thingy. How do you get that? How do I get the thing all the way in the left? Oh, I'm guessing I have to... If I'm remembering correctly, I come up and from the right, from the left of that thing. It's a shortcut. Anyway, I need a moment. I need to come back. I think it's a Queen Garden thing. Shortcuts are kind of weird. Anyway, I have to be right back. Say hello to some family who just stopped by.
Alright, and I am back, and my microphone says it's switched to this. I know there's something to do from the left, but I don't... Popping balloons? Are you playing balloons? I haven't played balloons in a long time. The tower defenses I grew up with. I'm more of a Plants vs. Zombies guy. Though I know it's not quite the same as balloons. I also, as a kid, really liked, if anyone's ever played Club Penguin, once you would join the Elite Penguin Force, there was this tower defense game you can do, and it was pretty fun, because you only really had like 4 towers, and limited spots. Like you didn't just place the towers anywhere, you had to place them exactly in the slots given to you. Monomon. I think I got the Hunter's Journal entry for all these dudes already. Let me check. I did. I don't have to risk being exploded. And I know I already went... Well, I don't have the map. But I know I already got the, oh, this.
Destio, Gio.
I don't remember when the funny thing triggers. I mean, I hope I didn't trigger it early, because I know you can trigger it early. And we're back here. And I don't think the dash gets us anything new here. I could go to Deep Nest, but I don't want to go to Deep Nest. It's not that I'm scared of Deep Nest, it's just, in terms of how I play the game, I do have my order of things. So where can we go? Let me check what I've mapped out. I can do the right side of the City of Tears, but that's not really worthwhile until I get the wings. So I guess I'm going to the storerooms. Well, I guess it'd be worthwhile for the skip travel point, but even then... Sorry if you can hear any chewing. I don't know how sensitive this mic is. Oh, shoot. No, did I not pick it up? Oh, give me a moment. I'm gonna have to Google something. So I realized I missed something in the Crystal Peak. And it's the storeroom key. So... it's not something urgent. It's not something to urgently pick up, I guess. It does suck though. But I'm getting the double jump anyway soon. So... so I'll be fine. I'll have to backtrack there soon enough anyway. Another Wanderer's Journal. I might not offer a lot of for each, but they're plentiful about the caverns, and I doubt you'll find another willing to make trade for Geo. The Wanderer's Journal. Yes, I'll add it to the pile with the others. I don't know when I'll get to decipher this one. It's long, hard work translating the many languages of the bugs that explore these caverns. The Wanderer's Journal. You've a knack for finding these. Corpses must be frequent on your journey. No doubt your nails created many more. Another Wanderer's Journal, eh? This journal is of traditional stone type. Text endures well upon it. In its declining age, the city switched from stone to parchment, woven of spider silk. It's a small tragedy, but the moisture in these towers has rendered most of those texts illegible. Yep, that's another Hallownest seal, alright. The shop will be overflowing with these things soon. Gah, never guessed so many would still be lying around. If they're as common as you make them seem, maybe I've been offering too much for them. Another Hallownest seal? Pass it over then. The Hallownest seal? You're a talented collector, alright. The best I've met. If you keep at it, I worry I'll run out of space in the shop. The Hallownest seal? You're a talented collector, alright. The best I've met. If you keep at it, I worry I'll run... oh, it's a repeat. Okay. King's Idol. The King's Idol, eh? Hallownest's king was an elusive figure, deified by the citizens. With the king rarely seen, worship was offered through these idols. There's an expert craft for them. There's an expert craft to them. Few alive could match this skill. Looks like you don't have any relics. And now? I don't think there's any bugs that do what these flipper dudes do. They're weird. I hear you, little buddy, but I don't see you. Oh, I remember. Hi. Where there's already a tower defense 6? I thought it was up to 5. I have no idea what the flukes are based off of. I mean, they're a type of worm. I must be just bad at counting then. Oh well. A rancid egg. 'Cause this game loves giving those. Oh, that's just more soul. I think the shiny's below me. I like how these dudes get combat music. Very funny. Like, I guess they're a menace. If you're bad. Did I glitch something? Oh, no. And for the curious, we're back at the fungal waste. Ho ho, aren't these waterways thrilling? A labyrinth of pipes and tunnels. I couldn't have asked for a better place to employ my talents. It's all so orderly, so considered. Nothing like the crude irregularity of those caverns. Ah, but so sad. My trunk is telling me those fungal wastes are close. I sense my damp adventure may have reached its end. Guess I'll be calling this map done. Yeah, this map is basically everything we explored so far, so good job, Cornifer. You have more dialogue? I'd wager these pipes and chambers were once used to carry the city's waste. Would have been a horrid stench down here. Thankfully, that constant rain has flushed them clean. I wonder how they process their water. In real life, water treatment involves a lot of waiting, actually. Basically, like, the number one thing is you have, so you can, if you're using chemicals, like aside from like chlorination to like disinfect, I believe it's because there's like two main types of water treatment. There's the water treatment you do for something, for like natural water, stuff you get from the ground or from springs or like rivers and such. And there's wastewater treatment. And in both of those, so there's coagulation and flocculation. Coagulation is that you include a chemical, and the chemical, coagulant, will cause any major, like, the nasty stuff to bond to itself and become these bigger molecules. You rapidly mix for this to happen. And then there's flocculation. Flocculation is when you slow down the water, and now that you added the coagulant, you start mixing more slowly and gently so that all these chemicals actually stick together. And once they do, all you have to do is wait. Basically, the particles get so big that they get filtered out by gravity itself. And then actual filtration is also pretty simple. It's done mostly with soil, actually. Like, they make these big boxes of sand and like rocks, and they do it so so all the stuff, like, eventually you do have to clean out the filter, but that's pretty easily done. Basically, filter boxes are, how do I describe them? They're vertical. Like, the water is coming down from the top to the bottom in a filter box, and when you need to wash it out, you just start rinsing it out with water from the bottom to the top instead. And that's usually good enough. And even then, in a water treatment plant, they always do, like, how do I describe it? In a real water treatment plant, you... Oh, I lost my words. So basically, you always want to have one extra filter, even if it's not in use. Basically, that extra filter, like, there's all, like, a lot of water treatment is measured in the water flow required to, like, do anything. And so, sorry, I'm like focusing on two things at once, or I'm trying to recall from my classes and basically a filter has like an expected like life, and you measure how much waste, like based on how much waste you're processing in that plant in a given interval. That's how many, that determines more or less how many filters you're also going to get, and you always want at least one extra filter. And basically that filter is so that when it comes to time to clean one of the filters, you have the extra one to like keep stuff, well, you know, keep stuff maintained, make sure there's never like a waste of anything. Also, I'm going to be bold. I'm going to do the boss, even though... So there is a boss here. There's two of them, actually. And usually I wait to get a nail upgrade to come do this boss. But it's still doable. Basically, you want your nail upgraded enough to the point where these small flukes can be killed in one strike, because the boss I'm close to give me a moment. So there's a boss, and that boss, if you upgrade your nail, becomes way easier. And I'm remembering this room. It's quite dangerous. But I do remember there's no real major collectibles in here, which is good to know. Well, I guess this is the only room with these big boys. You're supposed to be careful with them. Do they deal double damage? Let's see. Fluke Munga. Oh, that ain't fun. Yeah, I'll just face tank and go through. I have the HP for it. Wonder how few with strength 1 needs. Good question. So this entire left side of the cavern is exclusive to the Godmaster update, which was the final update of the game. Welcome to the Junk Pit. There's one other area they added with Godmaster, which is where you get Dex Extra Simple Key. And we collected the God Tuner. So I'm not doing any of this on this file, because why would I? I don't even, like, does your file still delete if you die in Godmaster, in Godhome? Blasphemy, blasphemy, thou crawler, thou cringer, thou smallest of the small, by what right dost thou trespass here? In this home of the gods? Shrivel away and be gone. Be gone! So I'm not exploring this, but this is how you unlock the boss rush mode. And eventually this NPC wakes up, where you can bring them a flower, too, if you wanted. But their dialogue is just like, ooh, this is a weird place. And it's quite the detour compared to what I have planned. And I like how you can see the fungal waste from here. It's a cool detail. No! Oh man. Is she not here? I guess she's not. Probably have to do a boss rush to do anything. There's an NPC, I believe her name is the Fluke Marm? Something like that. But basically an NPC appears and they're like, oh my god, you're a weirdo. And I'm spooked. Why did you wake up the big thing? Like how quite fast, and I make back the money I deposited with the banker. And 2018, huh? So I am thinking of 6. How did I forget that? I literally saw this like big long video about the history of balloons. Fascinating video, I recommend it, but also I don't know. I feel vaguely ashamed that I forgot. I do know about the banker stuff, obviously, and I know there's like a minimum that triggers her event. And I feel I probably already triggered it. Not that the difference matters that much, because I've been using Fragile Greed, and the flies. I don't remember the path. I don't think I'm going to do the fluke boss. Doesn't seem like a good idea to do. Oh no, I forgot! So, when you're not doing Steel Soul, this dude's alive. Help me find... he sells you rancid eggs. I know he has a limit, but because rancid eggs are exclusively a selling item in Steel Soul, there's a reason he's dead, is what I'm trying to say. Really? Okay. AoE OP? Oh, do you mean the fungal spores? Spell Twister, you've treated me well. I could switch to Fragile Strength. Not that I need it, but there you are. That thing is dream nailable, and it implies sentience, which I'm not sure what to think about that. Oh, I guess with Unbreakable Strength I could go do the boss, the other one, but I'd rather play that one safe. Oh, give me a moment, I need to... I feel... Ugh. Oh, I felt a burp. Okay, I'm good. Time for my favorite boss fight. I'm gonna play this fight slowly. Because I could cheese him by just using Descending Dark and force him out. But I want you guys to enjoy the music. So you know what? I'm gonna unmute. I'm not mute. I mean, you know, I'm gonna disconnect my mic so you guys get to hear and just enjoy the fight. Alright, and that was my favorite boss. As you can see, he wasn't infected. He was just some dude. And in a way, something new is now accessible now that we open this up. I don't really follow like fan projects for any game, really. Mostly because even if I wanted to, I can't play a mod, because I'm no PC gamer. It does sound interesting though. Oh, I'm here too early. But here is a room. Even has a king's idol. Which is kind of fucked up that we stole it just now. But... are you back, sir? I guess not. I think I want to go get Yzma's tear first before the the wings. They're more or less equally accessible to me. Like, even by proximity. I'll look at it. Usually my opinion... Honestly, I tend to have, like... I'm not sure if this sounds, like, pretentious. I kind of have, like, a weird low opinion. Do you mean the game in general, or mod? Well, you're just saying, oh, the mod released it. Because I don't know how to mod a Switch, and I don't really care to, either. Wings lit. I know the wings lit. It's just... I want to get done with this area. And to get done, I need to come over here. I don't like this enemy because it implies we do indeed have an upside down head. Oh. And now the water is acid. Still funny how the game conditions you into being, like, afraid of any liquid, because the first liquid you happen to encounter is acid. Oh. Yeah, I have played this game on PC, but my family PC is not great. And my personal laptop can barely even handle Toontown. So you tell me if it's a good idea to try to mod my Steam copy of the game. Dang, I am striking it rich. If my mic picks up any other noises, I have family over, including tiny nieces. I believe... Oh, you don't say anything. Oh, we already got the Hunter's Journal for it. So the reason you go do that boss fight first is that you have to switch on the pipe so you can get the next upgrade that's in this area. Because as you see, this pipe... Is that in reference to the rancid egg enemy? Only those who prove their honor in combat may enter the grove beyond, the defender. So yeah, beating him, we get to drain the acid of this area. It feels like an elegant dance to fight those enemies. Can't do anything there yet. Oh. I forgot this was here. That was easy. Yzma's Grove.
Oghren, there's no time.
Swim in acidic waters without coming to harm. So yeah, we just, we're almost done with the traversal upgrades. Oh, that's just another way up there. And I think... yeah, it's just basically back the way we came. I believe there's still some stuff for us over this way. Or at least some sort of shortcut or exit. Yes, it's her.
Ah, what a surprise. It's not often I receive visitors. It's been so long, ages even. I just hope my manners haven't left me. You've no doubt sensed my affluence. You're right to guess I'm renowned amongst the upper caste of Hallownest. Well, I was, once, until those cretins cast me out. Have you met them, my former fellows? That's them outside. Their bodies shambling all around, all mindless and empty. And I'm still alive to witness their pathetic demise. Oh, I'm just so happy. It can be a wonderful thing. Isn't life just wonderful? No doubt this one will meet its demise at the nails of the city's guards. I'll outlive you too, little grub, as I did all the others.
But you still... so that's a shortcut, but not the shortcut I want. I guess she doesn't dream. Well, the mechanics of the infection are weird. I guess if you're already content with your life and happy, then I guess you wouldn't dream, huh? You wouldn't have dreams or aspirations. Oh. That's the room I want to stop in. I wonder, can I successfully... Yes, I can. Nine mask? What do you mean? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9... Oh yeah, I have a fragile heart equipped. Because, you know, can't be too safe when you don't want to die. Shortcut of stopping dash? Oh yeah. Oh, that was just accessible anyway. Lots of ways to enter the sewers. do have a stopping point planned for stream. I'm just here to open that shortcut up. True, it could be safer with Hive Blood, but Hive Blood also... Doesn't it cost 4 notches as opposed to, you know, 2? And like, Hive Blood is useful for traversal, but I've been pretty safe with my traversal. I've been pretty safe with my traversal compared to, like, you know, safety with bosses. I'll do that later. I'm not in the mood. I'm realizing I haven't been back to Dirtmouth ever since I activated the Grim Troop. Oops. True.
My friend, you dealt with all these beasts? I'm ashamed to say I was hiding. Those ghastly things chased me and I ran. If you hadn't come along, who knows if I would ever survived. Others take me for a fearsome warrior, what with my impressive size. But this kingdom's beast, I wonder if I'm no match for them.
Bakuza!
Enough! I cannot wallow in my weakness. I must take strength from your example. You act so confident in battle. You show no fear before your foes. I'll try my best to do the same.
Thus Manuran.
I look forward to our next contact, tiny savior. Then you'll meet a warrior with courage to match your own.
Thus Manuran.
Such luck. This tiny one appears at just the right moment, and what masterful skill it shows. As a warrior, it sets powerful precedent. I do well to learn from its form. Easy. Definitely heal. I don't want to get ganked by those guys. Oh! Oh, that was too close for comfort. There's more. I don't have the soul for it. I'll be back here later.
for now, I do have a goal in mind. The ancient basin. And now we have our first extra soul vessel. And all it did was cost money. Old caverns, these ones. Can't you just feel the weight of the Kingdom of Up? It's a heavy thing, all right. I reckon not many reach these depths. We're pioneers, you and I. At least in recent history. It's a long trek back to the shop from here. I'll be resting my legs a little longer. Not too long, though. I want Due to have Zelda worrying about me. And I believe... Wait, does Zelda have better shop prices if you go back to her? That's funny. And I believe we only have 2 more maps to obtain. Oh! Oh, I need health. Map updated. Time for my favorite boss fight in the game. Like, for real this time. Oh, that's a big lump of Geo. It's always the spikes. Oh. Down here. Oh, the other simple key. How many of you are there? Jeez. Oh no, I don't kill you in one hit? Not that it'll be needed yet, but shortcut. It's time for presentation-wise. This and Dung Defender are my favorite bosses. So, this is what I like to call a doppelganger fight, because if you look closely at its attack patterns, it can basically do anything we're doing. Dashing, ground pounding. Come on. I'll heal. Oh no, I can't die here. May he rest in peace. I guess it. They? I don't know their pronouns. If you're following along as a player, picking this up is a type of point of no return. You don't miss any collectibles technically, but certain things do get harder from here. Until you fight again and it day's rest. Consume the Monarch Wings. So we have one traversal upgrade left to go. But in terms of what's needed to beat the story, I think we technically have everything now. Because I don't think... Yeah, technically the final upgrade... No. Technically no, I don't have the other thingy. We don't have the mark. We just have the wings of a monarch. So, throughout the map there are 4 bosses to rematch. This is the first rematch I will be attempting. Free healed yet? And oh, well, good thing I have Fragile Heart, so that didn't really hurt as much. Broken Vessel is now the Lost King. I wouldn't say he's that much harder than his first version. Oh. Unless a bubble teleports... Did I parry that? Okay. cool that I captured me parrying a dash of all things on stream. Oh yeah, the AoE heal would definitely be useful here. So would a Dung Defender's Charm. Should have equipped them. It's weird because technically this version even has one less attack. It doesn't do its head thing. So it's weird to think about the hard version of a boss lacking its big AoE attack. Ah, that was... Well, at least it's not a technical death. I'll attempt it 2 more times, and if I don't get it, I'm gonna go to the bench and end stream there. Oops. Oops again. This feels embarrassing. Really? Oh, that's the faster way. Well, might as well get the free heal. This feels so embarrassing. Not what I intended to use, but sure. Alright, chat. One more attempt. Third time's the charm, no? Ah. Alright, I said one more time. And I'm feeling it. You know what? For real this time. Last attempt for real. I felt like I was really close that time. Just gonna be methodical about it. We did it! So I got us a bunch of essence. So the biggest ways to get essence in the game are the boss rematches and the Dream Warriors. A boss rematch gives a lot more essence than a Dream Warrior would. I forget, I have a double jump now. This area is basically a good tutorial on how it works. So as long as you touch a wall or the ground at any, even touch, so touching the wall or touching a wall does restore your double jump. Or pogo. That's true. Welcome to the Palace Grounds. Goodbye, Palace Grounds. This was added in the first update of the game, the Hidden Station. No, I don't want to pay. Also, curiously, the bench is behind the stag. So we did most of... Yeah, we did most of the ancient basin.
Many stag stations have been opened. Again, I can travel the breadth of the kingdom. So many grand thoroughfares and old sideways I'd forgotten. Somewhere about...
I need a sip of water.
Somewhere amongst the lines lies a stag nest, a place where I was born and raised. I thought its location lost to my failing mind, but now I can almost remember the path. If you keep opening stag stations and beckoning me through them, perhaps I can find that nest. I would like that very much. What station is this? Hidden all the way to the bottom of the world. Until I heard the bell calling, I didn't even know the stagways traveled so deep. You've discovered something quite astounding, little one. No matter how old I grow, this world still keeps surprises like this stowed away.
Ah, look there. Something strange and sinister has suddenly appeared. Oh, it fills me with dread. I think it's best I try to ignore it. Why must these grotesque strangers intrude on our peaceful little home? Sometimes it feels like the whole world is conspiring to make me uncomfortable. Ah, did you call us? You called us and we came. You don't look scared. Why did you call us? Ah, it doesn't matter. Don't tell me. We came and I can smell something. Something deep below us. I want it. Ah, charm, beautiful, most precious thing, little lovely. Will you let me see it? You have to show me. No. Why? Little lovely, don't do nasty things. Don't be cruel. Show it to me. That beautiful thing was made for me. I can smell it.
So basically she eats a charm, keeps it until you pay her back.
You called us? Speak to master.
You called us. Speak to master.
That seems like a Russian, maybe. I don't know. So included in the second update component is the Grim Troop.
So it was you who called us. Well met, my friend. Well met. I am Grim, master of this troop. The lantern has been lit, and your summons heeded. A fine stage you chose. This kingdom fallowed by warm and rude, perfect earth upon which our rituals shall take place. And you, my friend, your own part is far from over. As a lantern flared, your role was cast, our compact written in scarlet fire. Wait, our contract written in scarlet fire. Eager we are to see you commence, but first, some illumination is required. Across these lands my kin now spread, harvesting that essence peculiar to my breed, the flame and dream. Seek my kin, claim their flame, and return it to me. Together, marvels shall be achieved. But don't fret, small one. My child shall guide you to the flame and gather within itself that burning essence. Like you, the child plays key role in this task. Only with it by your side will the flame and my kin reveal themselves to you.
So we started a side quest. And I see some more people hopped on. Unfortunately... Oh, let's see what he has to say.
To reach Dirtmouth, most travelers take circuitous routes around the cliffs beside us. It's a hard trek now, but in the Kingdom's prime, things were far simpler. There's an old pass in the cliffs that once allowed easy access. The bridge up to it has long since crumbled away, and even without it, a huge door bars entry. I can't complain, mind you. It's meant we've only had to accommodate a trickle of travelers, even during our busiest times. I wouldn't want hordes of bugs to descend on Dirtmouth. I like the quiet. That noisy old lift, where does it go? Up to the old mines they carved into the peaks, I suppose. Have you been up there? Is it true that crystals grow everywhere you step? The villager brought some of those crystals back to the village once. I don't quite understand the allure myself. You can't eat them. They don't make good pillows. They hardly seem worth all the trouble to me. This flower you gave me. When dark thoughts creep into my head, I gaze at it and think of you. Why not rest at the bench here for a while? We can enjoy the flower together before you head off again.
Oh, his final dialogue becomes that now. Oh, that's cute. So I'll show one last thing before I end stream.
Does Jin dream, or purpose mine, to serve enough? Is it here, waking Jin? Observed, small, dull, no soul, long shadow. It is blank, but brave. Does it bring offering? Jin has only many small, shiny things, useless to Jin, but will trade for wonderful gift. Would it offer gift so wonderful to Jin? Gift us. Horrible gift. Disgusting. Thanks, I hate this. But Jin knows one who appreciates. Friend of Jin. Eats nasties. Loves nasties. Shall accept. Shall provide. Shinies for tiny it. Good to give shinies. Less burden for Jin. Another. Does it offer a gift? Another horrible, disgusting gift. Jin will keep gift for friend of Jin, and it shall have shinies. That is trade.
So, yep, this is what you use your rancid eggs for. How many do I have? Oh, 5 more. I'm too lazy to subject chat to that anymore. And one more NPC here.
Another wielding a weapon. I suppose you'll be leaving many a corpse in your wake. If you don't spare thought for the dead, at least consider all the extra work you falls upon those in my profession. Do as you will, little wanderer. Cut a path toward your goal. I shouldn't complain. It's your kind that keeps folks like me in business.
Do as... Okay. Rest in peace, old man. Buy out shop time? I didn't get... So I forgot the store key. And, the crystal peaks. But I guess I should. Give me something to do for next stream. Yeah, I guess we can buy out, this shop.
Bapanada. Bapanada.
After more supplies, you've already brought so much. Unfortunately for now, you've cleaned us out of anything worth selling. Cornifer will no doubt be pleased, though I do wonder what he plans to spend all that geo on.
Bapanada.
I'm glad I put down my weapon. This quiet life with Corny makes me a lot happier. It would be nice to stretch my legs again, though. Sometime soon.
I wonder, does she write even more fanfiction?
The White Savior returns. Long had they remained apart, and the village, once so warm, now grew cold. The maiden felt the well of grief. It gripped fierce about her lonely shell, and suddenly, as though her tragic state was sensed, the Savior returned, standing tall, glowing bright, below shining horns, eyes welled black, glistening, eyes only for the maiden long missed, long desired. Her Savior leaned close, sat beside, perfectly composed. In that charged, breathless moment, not a word needed be spoken. The maiden's shell felt suddenly tight, her claws curled. No glance was shared, no claws touched, just perfect, aching love shared in silence, together.
That was less uncomfortable than I expected. Well, I believe this is a good time to end stream. I've been streaming for 3 hours, which is kind of a new record for me. Don't know when the next stream will be, because I'll be traveling, and my internet will be a little bit different. But thank you all for being here on stream. I do appreciate it quite a bit. I'll do the highlight in VOD. I'll make the highlight and a YouTube upload later. But for now, bye.